Many English learners want to improve their vocabulary. They try to memorize long lists of words. They write new words in a notebook. Sometimes they repeat the words many times. But after a few days, they forget many of them. This can be frustrating. So today, we want to talk about a very simple technique that can help you remember words more naturally. It is called naming the things around you. Welcome to Daily English Listening. My name is Adam, and this is a podcast where we speak slowly and use clear and simple English to help you improve your listening skills. This podcast is designed for English learners, especially beginners at levels A1 and A2. Today we will learn how to improve vocabulary by using the things you see every day. Sarah, what do you think about this idea?
I think it is a great technique, Adam. Many learners think they must sit at a desk and study vocabulary lists, but language is everywhere around us. We can learn new words simply by looking at our environment and naming the objects we see. This helps the brain connect the word with the real object, and this makes vocabulary easier to remember.
That makes sense. Let's start with a very common place, your room. Imagine you are sitting in your room right now. Look around you and try to name the things you see in English. For example, you might see a light, a screen or a computer screen, a window, a table or a desk. Maybe you also see a sofa or a chair.
Yes, and maybe there is also a remote control for the television. You might see the television itself. In some rooms, there is an air conditioner, and you can think about the cool air when the air conditioner is working. You may also see things like a lamp, a phone charger, a book, a cup, or a glass. All these simple objects are great vocabulary practice.
Exactly. Let's imagine we describe the room using simple sentences. You could say, "There is a window in my room." "I see a table near the wall." "There is a sofa in front of the television." "The remote control is on the table." "The air conditioner is on the wall." These sentences are simple, but they help your brain connect English words with real objects.
And the best part is that you can practice this anytime. You do not need special materials. You only need to look around you. For example, when you are on a bus, you can also practice. Look around and name the things you see.
Yes, that is a great moment for practice. When you're on a bus, you might see a seat, a driver, a door, a window. Maybe you see people standing or sitting. Outside the bus, you might see the sidewalk or the street.
And when you are walking outside, there are even more things to name. You might see streetlights, you might see cars and bicycles, you may see buildings, shops, and trees. All these things are part of your daily life, and each one is an opportunity to practice vocabulary.
There is another interesting place to practice vocabulary. When you buy something at a store. Many products have English words written on them. For example, on a bottle, you might read words like water, sugar, salt. Sometimes you also see words like ingredients, energy, calories.
Yes, and you can also practice when you pay bills or receive receipts. Look at the paper and read the English words. You might see words like total, price, tax, date. These are real words used in everyday life. When you read them in real situations, your brain remembers them better.
This is why learning vocabulary from the real world is so powerful. You are not only memorizing words, you are connecting words with real life. And this makes learning more natural and more interesting.
I also want to remind our listeners that vocabulary practice does not need to be difficult. Start with simple words: light, door, window, chair, table. These small words are the foundation of everyday English.
Before we finish today's episode, we would like to invite you to try a small exercise. Right now, look around the room where you are. Try to name 5 things you can see in English.
Then make 2 simple sentences. For example, there is a lamp on the table. The window is open.
You can also practice the next time you are on a bus or walking outside. Just look around and name the things you see. Little by little, your vocabulary will grow.
You can also write one simple sentence in the comments and tell us something you see around you.
Thank you very much for listening to Daily English Listening.
Keep practicing a little every day, and your English will improve step by step.
See you in the next episode.